Alright guys, so today we are showing off Cumber, the free-to-play unit. This is actually really, like, way late after he came out, I know. But I did want to show him off, nonetheless, on the Legendary Goku event, because he should be pretty good here. Most of the time I watch videos on units before I use them. I actually have not, like, watched a video on this guy yet. One thing is, his stats really low, and I'm just going to break him down, like, really quick. On Super Attack, he raises attack and defense. He's a, like, baby Dragon Ball Heroes category leader. On his passive, he gets attack and defense. He's kind of a support type unit for extreme class, and he gets a guaranteed additional super if he's the first attacker on the turn and he gets attacked. And because like of that and him stacking up his attack and defense on super, he's actually gonna be pretty good here, I think. Now the only thing that does suck is if you look at his stats, they are all very bad. His HP is under 9,000. His attack is fine. Like for a free-to-play unit, his attack is actually pretty good. But his defense is also not great. So that is one thing that I think they did to kind of counteract the fact that he stacks. So let's see what he takes here. This is the only stage where he has type advantage, but also, like, remember, by the time we get to later in the event, he won't be taking, like, as much damage as he is right now. Maybe even from, like, Super Saiyan Blue Goku. I don't know. It depends on how much he gets, like, additionals. Like, he's guaranteed to get 2 attacks as long as he gets hit first. He could also get a 3rd super attack. Which, if that happens, he'll just be really good. So, here, I'm not even sure if I'm going to need to use an item on this team, because, like, the Time Travelers team is an insane team for the Legendary Goku event. Like, just looking at it, every unit here, like, for some reason or another, just doesn't take damage. Well, I guess the Goku Blacks now will, but, like, later in the event they won't. And, like, the Super Saiyan 3s, you know, Goku obviously guards. And because there's some Dragon Ball Heroes units here, he has, like, what is it, 14% damage reduction? I think he had 7% per Dragon Ball Heroes category unit on the team, is how he works. So that's a decent amount still. Does that finish? It does not. Hopefully, Goku Black doesn't finish and he gets an additional. Okay, I meant Super, because he only stacks on Super, whatever. Okay, so now moving on to the EGL Super Saiyan Goku. Here, he's going to take some damage. This is probably going to be the phase where he takes the most damage out of all of them, if I had to guess. Here's at 56,000, so his defense is actually stacking up like faster than in Goku Black's. But that won't be for long, I don't think, because even though he does double super, remember, in Goku Black does greatly raise defense, whereas this guy just raises attack and defense. Oh, are we gonna die here? He took 50k. Okay, no, we're fine. Whew, that was a lot. But in the Super Saiyan 2 stage, he's not gonna be taking much of anything. It'd be really nice if we get like 3 super attacks in one turn. I say that like it's not obvious. One more? No, okay. But Goku Black just has like way more defense, and he has a greatly raising defense, whereas the Cumber just has normal. So we saw him take a super and a normal there. Both of them hurt a lot. Now, I was about to cut, but I think actually because we have Trunks on this rotation, we don't need to cut here. I'm pretty sure. At least I'm hoping. Because as long as we finish it off this rotation, I do want to get him against the Super Saiyan 2 Goku. I want to get him like at least one turn against every single stage here. I didn't mean to get an 18 key super with Vegeta Blue there, by the way. Because he also stacks defense on his 12 key, but I accidentally got him his 18, which just like greatly raises his attack. And he has type disadvantage here, so I guess that doesn't really matter very much. You know, if he doesn't crit and Trunks doesn't get an additional, I actually don't think we're going to finish this off here. Okay, no crit. It's nice that he got an additional, though, because even though he's an LR, he does still need to stack up his defense, because he is just like a free-to-play LR. Alright, come on, Trunks, give me an additional. He has 2 dupes. Additional? Oh, it doesn't matter. Okay, we'll be back against Super Saiyan 2 Goku. Okay, so we're back here. Right now he has 80,000 defense, which isn't great, but it's enough that I don't think we need to use an item here. Now, if he does get super attacked, I would obviously like that to be the attack after he gets a super a few times, and just make that defense even higher. Because at this point, yeah, as you can see, he's still taking a little bit of damage. I'm really scared of how much he's going to take in the Super Saiyan 3 phase. But I think by the time we get to the blue stage, we should have had him stack enough that I won't be worried anymore. I don't know, it depends on how lucky we get with like triple supers and stuff. But here we did not see him tank a super, but I also am not sure if we're going to get another rotation against the Super Saiyan 2 Goku. Yeah, we're not at all. Which also means we don't have to cut here. So, especially since we're getting a Dokkan mode next turn. I didn't even realize that. We're getting the Goku Black transformations, which is nice. One thing is, we did die since the last time I cut. And because of that, instead of having a rainbowed friend, like in Goku Black, my friend in Goku Black now is 55%, which doesn't mean this will be like significantly harder, but it is still not that bad because just stacking defense it makes this event very easy. That is one thing that I like that they changed with the new what was it called, the Infinite Dragon Ball History event. I like it that they made the hardest stage, like in the Goku stage it was like the third fight, and in the Vegeta stage it was like the second or third fight. I like that they did that because that way, like, you can't just bring defense stacking units, you know? Because, like, here it's just bring defense stacking units and you're fine. But in those events, it's like, you don't have enough time to stack up your defense fully. So, using a unit like in Goku Black in that event isn't as good as it would be, like, most of the time. If we get Super Attacked, we're going to die. But also, I can't use an item because I just want to see how much he takes here. Now, I'm doing this for y'all, man. This is going to hurt, though. This is definitely going to hurt a lot. Oh, we're leading off with a super. Great. That's like 200k. 240,000. Okay, but he took double digits from a normal, though. Which means he's definitely going to take double digits from normals after this. So, from a super attack, he took a lot. But from everything else, that actually wasn't very much damage. So, we'll be back against the God stage, because I mean, just judging by how much damage we've done so far, I don't think we'll get there just within this next turn. So, we will be back once we get to the God stage. Okay, so we're back here. And ooh. Okay, so this free-to-play unit has about the same amount of defense as this in Goku Black. And the thing is, this is my in Goku Black who has 3 dupes. So it's not like it's a 55% one. That's actually really good. Now my in Goku Black has actually not gotten any additionals. And if he had, he would actually have, like, significantly more defense. But right now, I mean, this free-to-play Cumber actually has more defense, which is pretty surprising to me. And it does, like, reinforce my thought that he will probably not take much, if any, damage from the Blue Goku stage. I really hope he gets supered after this, because I think it would only be like 150k that he'd take, to be honest. Which, I know only 150k sounds weird, but, like, that's not a crazy amount of damage. Oh, we got a triple super. Okay. He's trying to pull away from me in Goku Black. And no super there. Because we have multiple, like, strong 8 units, like I brought in LR Cell here, we have another in Goku Black on the next rotation. I don't think we'll be able to show him on this again, so I'll just cut to when we are facing Blue Goku, and I'd be surprised if he took more than double digits, especially after he supered. We'll be back in a second. Okay, so this is the big test for him here. Against Blue Goku, he has 152,000 defense, which is a lot of defense. If he gets supered, he's going to get hit insanely hard. If he only gets hit by normals, he's going to be taking double digits, I'm pretty sure. So let's just see. I do want to see him get hit by a super. Oh, so he is taking more than double digits on normals, though. If he gets 3 supers here, though, I think he might be taking double digits from normals. We'll see. He's also almost over 1 million attack stat, which when he's double supering, like, that's pretty good. Ooh, this is going to hurt a lot. This is going to do like 300k. After seeing how much he took from a normal earlier, 266,000. See, like, that's a lot of damage, but also he's a free-to-play unit, and this is the stage where he's going to take the most damage. So it's not like he's awful to bring, but I mean, even on a time traveler's team like this, I think he might be one of your best options, actually. Because if you look at this variant of the team that I'm running, like, I haven't used an item yet. So, I mean, I think this guy is, like, a good option to run, especially if you're trying to run, like, a time traveler's team. For a free-to-play unit, he's definitely worth the orbs. I think, like, if you were... I guess there's really not a reason for me to show another rotation with him here, because we saw him catch a super and not catch a super. So, just, like, we saw how much he takes. Overall, I think he could have done better, but also, like, he definitely could have done worse. We'll be back in a second. Okay, so we're back here. His defense has just peaked over 200,000, which is really, really good. Like, he's going to be taking double digits from normals here for sure. I'm not sure how much he's going to be taking from a super, if he does get super attacked. But another thing here is his attack stat should be over 1 million on all of his attacks now, just because we've been stacking it up so much. So that is really good. Last time we saw him, I know you didn't see this, but he got 3 supers. So that's how he's over 1 million here, how he's over 200,000 defense. And once you're at this point of the event, he's, like, really, really solid. Like, doing basically 2 million attack every turn, 200,000 defense. And if you get lucky, like we just did again, that's another 1 million attack stat. And that is one thing I would recommend for you guys to do, is if you are going to rainbow this guy, which is definitely a good idea. He's a good free-to-play unit. Although if you rainbow him, like, I would definitely recommend giving him full additional. Like, mine has level 15 additional. It might have 11 crit. I might not have given him any dodge. Actually, I know I didn't give him any dodge because he needs to get hit so that he can do that additional. And if he dodges the attack, he actually does not get the additional. And because of that, I didn't even give him the level 3 dodge, which I normally give my units. So that is one thing that you guys could do. So there, as you saw, he didn't take any damage. I guess we'll get another rotation of him here, just because these last few stages are really, like, the parts where you test. Also, ooh. You know what I just realized? I only brought 2 healing items, and I used them both. So we're just gonna use that, I guess. But I do want to get a few extra rotations against STR UI Goku, as well as Int UI Goku, just because, like, these are the parts of the fight where, like, for most people, it's like, this is where they can't beat it anymore. So I do just want to show multiple rotations. I wish I would have brought more healing items. Even just like a Senzu Bean? I don't know. Maybe if I was smarter. Okay, now I'm about to have to start floating off the Friend Goku Black, because the Friend Goku Black, remember, is the one that has no dupes. So he's going to be taking... Well, there he took double digits, but from a super attack, he would have taken a lot. Super Saiyan 3 Xeno Goku is really good here, but he's not going to be taking double digits. But from a... Oh, yeah. Please don't super us here. Oh. Okay. So here what I would like to do and what I'm about to do are very different things. So basically we have like no health here. So I think I'm gonna use an Ox King. Well, I know I'm gonna use an Ox King. We have 260,000. Our defense on all of our units is actually pretty good here. So I think I'm gonna do that. And then we can get this one orb, which will heal us up like almost 20k, I think. And then this one orb, which will heal us up a little bit. And I hope that's enough. I hope no one gets supered until after they super attack. Alright, perfect. So he's going to get at least 2 supers off here. 1.3 million attack. Okay. If... I forgot what I was about to say, to be honest. I got a text. Which I should edit out. Because most of the time, if it's just a friend texting me, whatever. But that was not a friend texting me. So if we do get supered, I would want it to be right here. Because in Goku Black will have the most defense. And if it's not right here, we're going to be hurting. Alright, if it's not right here, just don't super us at all, please. Because Vegito Blue... Yeah, Vegito Blue isn't even raising his defense anymore. Alright. Additional. Alright, so he is going to raise his defense here. We do have 25% damage reduction, so we should be fine. I think next turn... Ooh, that's so close. So... Oh, we're transforming with Cell. Cell is so clutch. This is why I brought Cell. Most of the time I would cut here, but because the next time we actually see Cumber, we're going to be going against Int UI Goku. I feel fine just leaving this rotation in here. I'll just put Trunks in that first slot, because Trunks isn't going to take anything at all. And that's why you bring Cell, because I'm so stupid, I forgot to bring more healing items, and Cell's just like, whatever, I'll be your healing item. Okay, so Trunks with a 3 million attack set will finish this off here, and then next rotation, we'll have Cumber against Int UI Goku. And if we die next rotation, which I don't think we will, because we have full HP here, and Super Saiyan 3 Goku could actually take some damage. Oh, this is bad. The reason I'm saying this is bad is because, ideally, Cumber would get attacked first so that he could get multiple attacks before he's attacked. Boy, I said that word way too much there. But we can't do that here. So here his defense isn't going to be as good as it could be. If he gets super, he's going to take some damage, but if not, this should be fine. He's back down to 1.1 million here, because last time we did have that 20% attack and defense buff. Oh. So he's getting supered, which means after this rotation, I actually do think I can end the video. So against the super, he takes 187,000. This is the last stage. That's actually really good. He's taking double digits from normals. And remember, like, the longer you're in this stage of the event, the less and less damage he's going to be taking. I think, like, if he got, like, 3 more super attacks, he would be under 100k maybe from that super, which is really, really good for a free-to-play unit. Like, that's almost as good as the free-to-play Goku and Gohan, the one from the Android/Cell saga. So overall, I'm really impressed with how this Cumber's performed here. Definitely a good unit. This is also definitely, like, probably the best place to optimize him, other than maybe, like, the Infinite Dragon Ball History event. But definitely, if you guys haven't, I would recommend rainbowing him. And also, if you pull the summonable Cumber, you can farm this guy, and just farm the summonable Cumber super attack. The only thing is, when you get him, he's Evil Saiyan, and then you have to awaken him into Cumber. And I did that because I have no Kais, but if you have Kais, I would not recommend doing that because it takes a while. At this point, I'm just rambling. Good unit overall. But anyways, guys, if you enjoyed this video, please consider to leave a like, a comment, subscribing to the channel. My name has been Blah, and I will see you guys next time.